been making it rain sawdust out here. What's up, gang? Another day on the van build. I've been making so much progress this week. It's been awesome. Every day from work, from pretty much 5 to 11:30 at night, I've been working on it and have made so much progress. Finally, today I am going to even start staining, sealing all the wood, make sure it's nice and clean. So I want to show you what I've got done so far. But here's pretty much the structure, how everything's gonna pretty much look. So up here in the front, I use this divider wall to kind of separate the front from the back. And what I want to do is I'll have a blackout curtain that goes on the top here, and that'll just slide across. So wherever I'm parked, you won't see any light or anything. And the way I put this in down here was a little bit tricky because I had to make this board, and what I started to do is I routed this edge. So you can see the board, we went a little bit too deep, but it sits somewhat flush with it, and I was able to screw in from the bottom. And then I just screwed the board down into the frame. But what I also had to do on the sides, where this plastic piece is, I had to cut that bottom as well as the top. So I just had to cut a little bit there to make it flush with it. But it sits pretty good. And I just fastened it at the edge here so it doesn't move. But so that kind of separates the back, and eventually back here I'll put like some backsplash, make it look nice where the sink goes in here. I'm not sure what I'm doing with this table yet. I mean, I'm going to use it for the time being just because I had it, but a sink will go in here and stuff. But I think the cabinets came out pretty good. The microwave's got to go there. It looks like it's got to sit up. But this whole framing made out of pine. What I did was here's the levels of support. There's one support going across here, so it's sitting on that. Another big thing is I took a pilot screw, or I drilled a pilot hole, and went into the metal. And then from here, from this support on the top, I took these out, and I have one screw, probably a 3-inch screw coming down. Used a lot of 3-inch screws. So, and that pretty much goes the same for on this back piece. Storage, these doors are a little bit bigger, which I just used 2 basic hinges, and I still need to get a shock that holds it up. But that's pretty much how it's gonna look. I mean, as far as underneath, just put a piece of birch underneath. You can see, this is what happens when you're rushing it. I cut it a little bit too big there, so maybe sometime down the line might fix that. But I'm gonna cover it. I got these Phillips screws, so I could put little caps on it, and that'll seal it off nice. I'll eventually put a cove molding around there on the bottom, so that'll look good. The closet. Here's the closet. In the closet was pretty tough, like just getting the sheeting on. But now I just need to put pretty much just put a shelf here. Got this in last night. On the back side here, I had to cut this at each board is like cut at a 10-degree angle. I think so this should be like 160 degrees or something. I don't know. And what I want to do is, I haven't totally finished and I don't know how this is going to end up looking, but for the screws I put up the middle, I put these little dowels in to cover it, because I would like to cover as all the screws if possible, you know, make it look as nice as I can. And I'll put like moldings around this corner and a molding up there. This what is this called? Reflectix. It's called Reflectix. I don't really know if it does much, but at least it's something underneath that might be some kind of barrier of insulation. So we'll see how that goes. And I'm not happy with this setup right now. This is what I really got to work on today. I mean, this is my huge ass battery, which is probably, I'll talk about in another video, how I'm going to do the whole electrical system, where I'll connect it to the alternator. I'm not going to get solar panels yet, but these do not work good. I put a ton of hinges under here, all these brackets. It doesn't make any sense to use all these, and I did it all wrong. I'm going to finish up these loose items and start staining it. I got a trip coming up next weekend where we're going camping, so I need it all done and stained, or else this is all going to get dirty, and wood's never fun once it gets dirty. Well, shop's open today. Let's get to work. Cue the time lapse. All this stuff is great and all, but none of this matters without this. No matter how hard I try to not come here, I always come here. Just more money, but it's all good. Make a quick trip. It's only about maybe 6 or 7 minutes to get here, so get in real quick, got my list, and we'll get out of here really quick. That was like a new record. I think I got in and out of there in under 10 minutes. So I am very happy with that, and I'm going home now before it's even dark. So see you there. So we're going on about 11 o'clock now, grinding away, and we got it all cleaned up, blowed out. I got my buddy Alex here. He's van life. Alex, what are you doing?
Just working on van life. Get to the next step.
Next step. Look at this. It's almost 3 o'clock now, and it started raining, so I'm about to wrap things up. It's been a long day, but it was a solid one. Did good today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a like. I am hoping to post a video every week, so give me a subscribe if you want to keep up on the progress of my van build. And I'll see you next week.